All right. It is the weekend after Easter, so I'm probably a couple weeks out on my editing right now. I'm back up to the bus, and today is really all about stamping license plates. Let's take a look. Haven't even turned the lights on in here yet, so hopefully you can see stuff. What I have is we have these windows. So we have the delete that we did here. So look over there, look over there. Nope, other way. We have the delete that we did here. I don't know if you can hear this, but you can hear that's really well adhered. So that Sikaflex that I put in these joints is doing its job. I could today replace all of these Clecos. There's a whole mess of them that could get replaced with either original screws or new screws, depending on what I want to do. That is on the table for things to do. The other thing I want to look at is that I need to make just a ton of that stock that I was using to attach bottoms and tops. So I need to make a whole bunch of brackets up here and down here. Down here. But I need to do them, let's see, for this window bay. I need the top and the bottom of this window bay, even though there's going to be a window in here. I need the top and the bottom of this window bay, even though there's going to be a window in here. I need the top and the bottom of this window bay, even though there's going to be a window in here. I need the top and the bottom of this window, plus some figuring out over here. Top and the bottom of this one, figuring out. See, just the top here, just the top here, just the top here. Top and the bottom in the shower, top and the bottom in this little tiny piece here. That'll have to be custom size. This one's good, so I see the bottom down here, top and the bottom there, top and the bottom down there, or just the bottom down there. So I've got a lot of these things to turn out. Pretty much this opening is always, I believe, 29 inches. I will double check that, but I believe it's always been 29 inches. So what I think I'm going to do first is just make a whole bunch of 29-inch wide sheet steel. Then I can cut it down and bend it as I need. So let's do that. All right, well, it wasn't exciting and it wasn't creative, but I did just turn 2 roof panels of the bus, or ceiling panels of the bus, into 20 of these things and 2 of these things. These I'm going to bend back into G channels because I need a bunch more of those. I don't know if I need 20, but it won't hurt. These I might just turn into L channels for some place where I need to put a little tab in. It was the stamping license plate operation, but it had to happen, and it did. I also turned it into those and a whole bunch of recycling. Well, today has not been a particularly dramatic or photogenic day on the bus. All it was me cutting steel and me bending steel. Me making a whole bunch, so we can get back to the light, more G channels. But I think I have all the G channels I need. I might need, there's like a couple places where I might do some specialty sized ones. And then we can get back to sheet metal and I can stop messing around with bracketry. I do have to make a bunch of L bends, but those are so fast. I'm just going to do them when I need them. So that's it for today. The goal is to be back up here tomorrow. Probably for another, short day. Today's a short day. Got a project going. Got a couple projects and some maintenance to do at the house, so splitting my weekends a little bit. Yeah. So either I will cut back to me tomorrow, or have a great week. Well, I made it back up here. It's awesome. This time of year, that's a little surprising, actually. I work in the events industry in Boston. Lots of work. Anywho, so yesterday, made a pile of these. It was exciting. Today, I hope to use some of them. But the first thing I need to do is finish up my job from before, which is making this be held up by screws and not clecos, because I'm going to need those clecos. So I guess I'm going to pull a few clecos out, put some screws up on this side so they stay in the right place, pull the rest of the clecos out, and try to get these screws in without breaking the heads off like I did here. That's the first job for the day. Second job, if I can pull it off and it'll be a little tight, is putting a panel up in this area. Here we go. Alrighty. Well, it's not quite the end of the day, but I just ran out of supplies. So I guess I'm done till next week. It will come as a surprise to absolutely nobody who knows me. I did not get nearly as much done today as I wanted to. Specifically, there's still big openings here. That said, it's not like I did nothing. I have some G channels in for this open bay. These things are going to be more than strong enough to replace the G channel, this thing and this thing. So I just did quick L channels here and here for these three. And those are just going to catch the floppy bit that would be normally kind of right in here. It's going to catch the floppy bit of the steel when I get to steel, hopefully next week. So that for these three. I also realized that I was not going to have enough time to get through this, to get the other piece of steel up. So, but I also didn't want to lose the can of Sikaflex that I opened, or the tube of Sikaflex. So I kept going. I got this done, and this one, so that even though I don't have the steel that'll reach up there yet, but I do have the channels in place. I kept going, jumped over to this side of the bus, nowhere near ready for the steel here yet, but might as well get the G channel in place. I threw in 2 L channels. You see some Sikaflex that's trying to get on me. Sikaflex loves me. I don't love it so much. And that's when, but anyways, I got to there, and that's when I ran out of spray paint. So for lack of primer, I can't keep going, because I don't want to scratch the hell out of some metal and then leave it unprimed. So that's where I am for the week. I've already run the bus, so I don't need to do that. Did that yesterday. So I guess I'm going to pick up my tools, close up Beatrix, and head home. Hopefully I won't have another delay like I did around Easter. I just didn't get something posted. But I'll be honest, there could be some delays coming up. I work in the events industry, and April, May, a little bit of June are pretty busy. I'm going to be working some weekends, which makes getting up here tricky. But I'll keep this going as best I can, because I just don't want this to get stopped. And I guess in the meantime, like it if you like it, subscribe if you want to find out more, and no matter what, have a wonderful week. Catch you next time.